Hey guys, it's Starting coming at you with another game of Hades, and right now we are just trying to, flesh out a little bit more. We're gonna play
Let's
this
listen.
theme here.
You have fulfilled already many prophecies envisioned by my daughter's child. Although perhaps inevitable, I find it impressive nonetheless.
We're gonna start cracking on more,
Though they're
more
just
of
minor
the
prophecies, right? The kind that won't necessarily come to
prophecies
pass
that we
unless
need to
spelled
do.
out and coupled with a decent reward to make it worth my while. Not even the fates are above greasing the wheels of progress then.
The fates have
Because
perfect
I have
knowledge of
achievements that
exactly
I've
what is
got to get.
necessary for the future they have woven to someday come to pass. We each...
Some more than others, yes.
But we don't have tons of time, so we're just trying to push forward here. I don't think talking to Medusa will help us any. Alright, yes, so Persephone, we will want to give her more nectar.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Please don't say that.
I'd like that even.
You know that painting in your bedchambers, it turned out rather well, didn't it? Some very talented shades around here.
Oh, it's beautiful. I tried to persuade your father to hang it out in the hall, but he's too coy about such things. Though I like it where it is. A reminder to us every day and night.
Still can't believe you let me hold a spear.
I'm pleased to know my new, more flexible arrangement remains to your satisfaction.
Alright, here we
still,
go.
my lord. I must admit, I feared that my departure would
Hades'
result once
softened
more in a
manner.
protracted stay within the pits of Tartarus.
Is going to follow with the contract lessening.
About your business there and
I shall be happy to oblige.
Good thing that's settled then.
Now, so the prophecies. We need to get lots of these, but... So harsh conditions is one where we need to take one of each of these. We need to escape while doing different pact things, so... Let's see to what end we can do with that. Alright, for the... So we could just heat 0 with the spear. But with heat 0, yeah, that's no good. We need to at least do one condition. Alright, we're going to do
Eris.
Aspect of Eris here, just cuz. And yeah, we'll just we'll go with the Zeus Signet because I don't typically think his boons are very good. And we'll see what comes of that. Now we need to have heat 2, so we'll take less money and this damage control thing where they ignore initial damage, and we'll see how that goes. Because we just got to take some of these heat things over time to get them all off. We don't have to do them all at the same time, I don't think.
well, if it isn't the one and only Rail of Adamant.
Alright, so here, the special for Lightning Bolt, I don't like that. We'll take the Epic Dash, even though I don't like it either.
Go away. Let me have it.
I don't like the gun, but we might get something that makes it work out,
Let's see.
and we'll just have to see. Alright, 50% damage from cast, or way better boon quality. We'll take way better boon quality. It's going to increase our damage from traps, but at least it's happening at this point in the game.
Witches. Can't do that. This won't end well for you. I can't. Ready. Not yet. You're nothing.
But just a couple more rooms, and then we'll get better boons, and that'll be good because we're gonna need good boons. Because I don't like the gun, but you know, maybe we can make it work. It's all about you know, getting a good special in the cast, and then we can just lean into it. So we're money restricted in this run. And other than that, they've got their little shield, but...
Hey, money.
So a Demeter cast could be really good here because it ignores initial instances of damage. Chain Lightning on auto attack could be wonderful. That's really what we were hoping for. Oh no! I hit the 1 key, so we totally wasted that. You know, that's like a really good ability. And I kind of wanted it for the Minotaur fight.
A gift.
And now we got a powered up dash, which is, yes, you said it, useless.
I'm empty.
Zag, turns out I am quite the judge of character, and you men have an...
Alright, attack to hangover or nectar life gain. We'll take nectar life gain.
Perfect.
And then another level on the dash that's terrible. Whatever, you know, maybe it'll end up being good. Need to stop prejudging the Zeus spoons. Maybe they'll be good. Hammer over Demeter, definitely.
Can't do that.
Really just hoping for anything that makes the special better here. Because, you know, I don't like the main weapon functionality, but the special can be very good. Special for more damage, and it can hurt me? Oh, that's terrible. I'll take it.
Armed and ready.
Alright, we're just going to have to not get hit by that. We're going to have to show a level of skill I never have before, and not get hit by that. There we go. So we'll just have to play smart somehow. Attack for chill, yes.
Ice cold. Okay.
You know, I think it only hits me for some damage, though. I'm not going to test how much.
He's there. Get him.
Yeah, so it hits for 3, which isn't great, but isn't terrible. I was wondering, like, man, how many are in this room? And then I remembered it's the thing, so... An infinite amount. An arbitrarily large amount. And I should not have been letting all of them hit me.
More witches.
Oh, I walked into it again. Awesome! Alright, so good news. I should not have taken this one. The prophecy foretold it, but I don't know if it was a good call. But, you know, we're just going to try to go forward with it and maybe, you know, this actually... them having the instance of damage reduction is terrible for this build, because it wants to do a big burst of damage from far away.
Pleasure doing business.
But here we go. More damage and inflicts weakness. Yes.
Delicious.
Everything from Charon costs so much more. 30% here. Yes, sure, whatever. Okay, so we still make as much money. It just costs more to do things. Which, you know, sure. She could say my name now. She's so good. She's learning.
No, wait. Just the first part. No murderer. Just Zagreus. Or, let's see, how... Happy? Can you say happy? That's not happy.
I can't.
Not yet. That's one way to prove I'm innocent. Maybe I should switch. Okay. Up we go then. Done. Hot up here. Might as well. Well then. Let's see what else. Very well. Do what you think is best. Hey, I know this one.
Look who, Orphe.
Hey, you're singing in the blood after all, Orpheus. Thank you for taking my request.
Oh, it is certainly my pleasure, Zagreus.
Take care.
Bye.
Death approaches.
Blood and darkness. I heard you go. And here they come.
And here they fall.
You're next. Time's up.
Okay.
Wither and die. chance did they have? You held your own out there. Stay alive.
How does he...
Oh, my microphone was unplugged for I don't know how long. Great. Well, hopefully it was just a little bit of time.
out?
Because the blast does 600 damage, slightly increased when we get
Nice
certain
you
things
have
for
Lady
it.
Aphrodite's blessing there already.
Ah, a
Put
dual
them
boon?
together hand in hand.
I haven't got
Sounds
one of these
most
before from
agreeable
them,
to
I don't
me.
think. Nope, he's just commenting on it. Got it. More damage for everything? Yes.
All aboard.
The Ares cast is just so bad, in my opinion. I think this special thing works directly against, like, what my weapon does, which is supposed to,
What's for sale?
Alright, these are all bad for me. So what my weapon is supposed to do is I stand in the blast and then I get stronger. But I can't do that, because the blast hurts me.
Can't do that. Not now. Has to be the last of this lot.
Apparently it doesn't have to be the last of this slot, because there are more. Alright, that's the last of the slot. It has to be. Trove Trial for money? No. We're down to 140 hit points, and I think here we'll just run forward. Take the heart over Charon, because we can't afford anything from Charon. And now on to the Hydra of Lerna, where we're going to try to not drop stocks. We'll see how that goes. We've got ranged
Well, Lerna, you are looking
damage,
perfectly
so...
fabulous, I have to say.
If we can just, you know, sort of pay attention, like, it's not going to take long to even do this, right?
I can't. There we go.
And then now it'll be on to the next one. Yes. Oh, the eggs got damage reduction hits, so that's pretty annoying. Just one more wrinkle that this level of heat would do, or rather this heat ability. And they are throwing so many eggs out, it'll be alright. Fortunately, they walk moderately slow, and now it's time to just dodge real quick, and then 1, 2, 3, and there is Lernie.
That's what you get.
You know, with the special, it's huge damage. So, I mean, right now we're in a solid spot. Do I swap for maximum survivability now, just to try to get out? No, we do not. Do we stick on with the Ares Boon? No, we go for Artemis. We're gonna get the Artemis cast out of this. We're gonna, or maybe the Call.
Cheers.
Maybe an Artemis Legendary. I don't think we've gotten one of those yet.
Much nicer climate.
And Hammer over Heart.
That one's rearming.
Oh no, these guys with damage ignoring is real bad. It'll be alright. We've got our lightning bolt, so if we just stay out of that thing, and the lightning bolt should, you know, be throwing stuff onto him eventually. You know, making an explosion that I have to stay out of takes some of the fun out of making explosions. Not all of it, though. A lot of the fun's still there. Alright. Spread fire. Attack piercing foes and does more to armor. You know, we're going to take spread fire because the crystal guides it. Oh, now we have a sick shotgun. You know, it loads faster, I think, so.
Chariots.
Yeah, you know, it does what I could describe as some damage.
You found me, Artemis.
Well, look at you with Exegriff, the Rail of Adamant. Seems much too noisy complicated as a hunting weapon when you could just use a nice quiet bow, but hey, to each her own.
Indeed, Artie. To each their own. And we're going to take the cast for crit. Yeah, the other ones are both very good too. And we're going to take Patroclus, yes. Because we haven't seen him and Achilles together.
Hey, that's Achilles, isn't it?
They're here! At last!
Were it not for you, Pat, I thought we might run into you, but
Hooray!
face to face out here, lad. To see this place myself, I still can't quite believe any of this.
He really can't. Though I keep
Oh,
telling
Patroclus
him-
looks so, like, mighty and strong and happy here now that he's finally standing up. He's got his spear in his hand. I love
We
it.
of course have you to thank, stranger. Our troubles needn't have been your concern.
Nonsense, sir. You're my friend. And Achilles. I don't know where I would even be if not for you.
Well, no need to get emotional, is there? We Myrmidons were not the sentimental type. Achilles is simply on break, is all. From a demanding job. You've a demanding job as well, so here, my customary gift.
In here, we could restore HP, because our attack damage isn't very high anyway, but we've got all of our death charges. This is tricky. Yeah, we just take the HP.
It's yours.
Rest while you're able.
Hey, and now we can talk more freely to them. Alright, so Ares or Demeter here. Demeter has the boss fight, so we might be able to weaken up the Minotaur here. Nope.
Soul-sucking butterflies. Set.
But the good thing is, due to our build, we should be able to deal with these butterfly things pretty good.
I'm out.
Alright, so a single spirit res out of the room. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I could have done better. I probably would have done better if I just would have like went right to it. Alright. When all the flows are chilled afflicted, they are slower in decay, yes. The reason for this is that it's good. And when it's a boss, they're often going to be the last one left. And because chill lasts for a good little bit of time, it can be good. And it's another status effect, which is always nice.
I'm empty.
Oh no, I stood in the thing. That's bad. Don't do that, self.
Not now. Good enough to eat.
And we get to power up the cast by like 50%, so wonderful. Hermes or dual boon. Here we take... Hermes could make us... Yeah, Hermes could make us special faster, potentially, but... Dual boons, that's still 2 boons, so we're going to take the... Aphrodite boon here, because I think Artemis is easier to avoid if you run around like crazy. And now they will take more damage, so...
Had to choose.
Yeah, the Artemis ones are fast moving, but since I too am fast moving, we'll be fine. We got those guys to be in the middle of our bombs and then the 2 traps there. But if I could not walk into Artemis's bombs, then I would be able to feel happy about myself here. I think that's the last wave, yeah. Plenty of hit points because we took the Patroclus thing. We passed her test. 4% crit for everything. Could just take the call. No, we'll take 4% crit for everything and hold out for a better call. In general, I just think 4% crit on everything is real good, and you should probably take it if you can.
That one fully rearmed.
That one fully rearmed? Well, that's terrible. I should have stopped him from doing that. Someone should look into this. Oh, both of these have fully rearmed too. Oh, if they don't take damage for long enough, then they get their little immunity back, I think, maybe. Alright. The arrowhead ranks up. And we get 20% for dodge. Yeah, might as well, right? Trove trial. If we get out clean, yeah, we'll just take. We've got the Patroclus thing on the doors. There's no need to risk it.
Load it up.
I guess I thought I had already gotten that HP back. I should have taken it just for the 40 hit points. No. If we could get the Artemis tracing arrows, that would actually be really good for the damage immunity that they start with. I stood right in the middle of it. That's bad.
One's rearming.
Alright, we bought another summon, and we're going to buy more trap damage as well. Because when the Minotaur, like, bashes his head against a wall, that's a trap too. Let me get our Hermes Boon here. Give me special. Alright, they will drop these faster. Sure.
Care for a rematch?
I hope you're perfectly...
You don't hear me, King. We still have a lot to learn about this foe.
And now you're saying I can't... Fiend!
Yeah, alright, so revised feelings on this. It's awesome. Yeah, that's just a lot of damage to be doing early on. Whose side is she even on?
I am not finished yet. You like it.
See that, bullman? Can't do that.
Oh my goodness, the sheer damage. Okay, this build. Alright, we're getting out with it, that's for sure.
That'll show them.
Although at this point, I probably do switch to Patroclus Spear. Just for safety. Because, I mean, we're so close to unlocking everything. And I want to get out to get these conditions, right? So, next boon for upgraded rarity for 100? Yeah, why not?
I can do this again.
We've had really good boon quality because of an early Chaos boon. But we haven't gotten any of, like, the legendary or duo boons that I feel like I'm owed for taking the passive in the mirror, so... Well, all we gotta do here is find a way to get out without shaming ourselves. Alright, 210 for an Artie. We take the money first because we want to definitely be able to get that one. No, we take the Aphrodite boon first because if we get the Aphrodite call, then that'll already work. Alright, so we just know these vermin are going to be a little nastier because of the initial damage problem, but we've got the bolt on the dash. It's not good. I mean, Lord, is it an underwhelming thing on the dash, but at least it's something. And to clear individual instances of damage, you know, it's fine. We need something to do that well. And this doesn't do that well, but it does do that theoretically somewhat.
One of their disgusting layers, huh? Not yet.
But that got taken care of well enough. Alright, critical effects deal more damage to weak foes. Or explosions for weakness. Yeah, we'll take crit to weak foes. This isn't like great for us, but it is, you know, it's something.
Here's the fee.
Zagreus.
Ah,
Greet you as I normally
a dual
do.
boon, perhaps.
Instead, allow
Lightning
me
rod?
to present to you my illustrious, kind, generous Lord Father, your greatest Uncle Zeus.
Thank you for the introduction, daughter.
Alright, yeah, so we do get a lightning rod, which is gonna be either good or awesome. We'll figure out which. We'll take Ares. We'll spend our rolls to try to get the Ares call here. Oh yes, I should be throwing the casts because the lightning rod damage is very good.
I'm empty. Dead. I can't.
Yeah, so this is the peak. Alright, so you throw one of them out no matter what. And you hope it doesn't even stick in a guy, because then it'll just do your damage everywhere that you need it done. Oh yeah, love it. And the Hermes thing makes him drop out quicker anyway.
Can't do that.
It's funny that I started out this and I was like, I don't like the gun, I don't like the build, but like, I do like the build now. And it actually jives wonderfully well with the gun. Not the specific sort of gun that we took, because, well, we're not supposed to stand in the blast, and we are supposed to get stronger for standing in the blast, so, you know. But you can't say no to massively increased blast damage. If you're bad at the gun, you gotta take it this way. Alright, so call for Blade Rift, yes please. Even though we have huge damage anyway, it'll still be an invulnerability in a way to like a panic button, right?
A moment's rest.
And panic buttons are very good to have. We will take max HP here.
Let's see what's in here. Not yet.
Yeah, even without Jolt, the lightning rod boon is still pretty funny. I think, yeah, it's correct to just throw them down and hope that they don't get stuck in almost.
Not yet.
Hey, we found it.
Hello, coin. A quiet taste. Oh, Cerberus. I'll pay for that.
Yep, and now we're at 295.
The prince persuade.
295 health, 3 extra lives. I'm pretty confident that we're going to get out this time. And that's great because, you know, we leveled up some stuff and we made really good progress on conditions of the pact, including the money changing one, which I don't love, and I like being able to buy stuff, so it's good to get it out of the way.
Blast with the open.
I'm empty.
Oh no, I got crit by my own special for 17. Pretty bad.
Do you feel your blood beginning to boil?
Not now.
I thought I was going to get hit by that, but I guess not. So we're just going to sink this in here. Waste a little bit of the call. One's regenerating? That's illegal. Alright, now that's dealt with. Phase 1. Alright, 128 points left. 3/4 on the God Bar. And the lightning rods are ticking.
Not yet. I can't. Not yet.
Oh, it looped around the back when the wall hit. That's too funny. The thing is about this lightning rod is, though, that they still work whenever he's sitting there doing his thing, so...
Death and destruction.
And here we're going to drop stocks just to fire at him because we have so much HP. Yep, there we go. Boom! Great success. 24 minutes, 26. Definitely a record for the gun.
At some point in all this.
Well, thanks, old man. I'm glad we finally learned something to your standards.
I did it.
A nice, clean, clear 24-26. Now, all of our times are under 26 minutes, even with a little bit of heat. And we'll fish a little bit here.
Bite this.
And we have gotten a bass. A little more Titan blood, and hey, there we go. We have battled out with the Adamant Rail. Heat 2.
And the roses and the like, among which one of them contains an allergen so intolerably potent that it causes this.
Taken by the sticks. Zagreus is allergic to flowers, which is ironic.
Finally showed you, Father.
Resolved the trouble with the satyrs yet?
So now for the harsh conditions, yeah. That would have been convenience fee and damage control. So we still need to take these other ones. They don't have to be all at the same time. So we can just, you know, attack one on to get the difficulty where it's got to be.
I hate this thing.
We didn't learn how to play the lyre yet.
I'll take the nectar.
So here, do I buy some ambrosia? No, we'll sell like 4 or 5 ambrosia for Titan blood.
Just what I was looking for. Here's the ambrosia. Orpheus is on break.
But we can't give the ambrosia to anyone here. And here we go.
Sir, you're back.
A conversation with Achilles after we reunited him and Patroclus.
It went well, lad. As well as I could have hoped. Better than I might have feared. Hey, don't take Patroclus calling you stranger personally, alright? He has less charitable terms for those he doesn't care for.
Come on, Achilles, I want details here.
Well, thankfully, your efforts meant that no words really needed to be said when I arrived. He simply said my name. Then we just were. 2 souls, together in one spot. The way shades linger.
That's all.
It looks mournful, right? But it isn't always.
That's wonderful to hear.
Lots of making up for lost time. And finally we have some time to spare. It's odd, because so many of my memories of him are from a time of war. Now we can make new memories in peace. Anyway, see you out there again sometime, I hope.
Count on it, sir.
And now we can give him an ambrosia.
Achilles, next time you're in Elysium, I thought this might be something you'd enjoy. That you...
Ambrosia? Well, I'm honored, lad, truly. Although it's I who ought to be...
He's going to give me a gift.
For what you've done for me, not the other way around. And I happen to have one here, on Pat's and my behalf.
You have a chthonic companion?
Companion Antos. The Myrmidon means ant, and so they have a little cute ant.
I'm sorry I raised my voice with you last time, Then. I know Nyx put so much into this place and has nurtured so many of us here.
We're having more of the conversations because we need to get Sisyphus out of his contract.
Although, with Mother Nyx, sometimes it's best to leave her be. As for Dusa, I didn't mean to suggest you should abandon your friend.
Thanks. Here, boy.
Give Cerberus a little pet. Give the dog a pet. It's all he wants. Let the dog be a dog.
You altered one of my own pacts without so much as seeking...
Now he's finally found time to complain about it.
Do you intend to undermine everything in this house?
Yes.
Or only me?
Only you, Father. Good thing I've inherited some of your fate-given authority, being your son and all.
Haha.
Some of your
Boom,
most
roasted.
loyal subjects would be bound by exploitive terms for eternity.
Terms that they chose themselves. Terms to the benefit of this house. What if Achilles were to leave his post for the green pastures of Elysium? What then?
You could find a different guard.
You could find a replacement. But
there you go.
Question anyway, because he's here. He isn't leaving. He might even do better at his job now that he has increased ability to step away from it.
A naive hope at best.
Not if those responsibilities matter. I saw Achilles with Patroclus in Elysium next. They're free to be together now, thanks to you. If only you could have seen them.
Oh, I can see them, my child, and I have.
And Nyx is like, no, I've been spying on everybody.
From his servitude, for all his loyalty to our house, for what you have done for him, thank you.
Father isn't going to be thrilled I've let him out of a binding pact.
Your father
He'll
is
get over it.
To his rules, and you released Achilles from his pact according to those rules. There is not much that even he can do about it, save to have Achilles sign again.
Don't see Achilles doing that anytime soon. No sign of Dusa.
Turned in the bass, get like an ambrosia for it, yeah. You get the real good stuff for catching the fish at the surface.
Congratulations, wretched broker.
Because it's 1-to-1 ambrosia to Titan blood.
Sure, why not? I need the Titan blood.
So we need to upgrade, like, all the stuff.
I'm back.
But okay, yeah, I need to do the Dark Reflections thing, which means I need to use different stuff on my escapes here, too. Because that is probably...
This is hard.
I don't know if we're going to get any better at playing that lyre.
Look at this guy over here.
So here, are we one away? Yeah, we're one away from leveling up the Zeus Signet. And so with the logic, or what passes for it, of me, that means we're going to go in immediately and perish.
Darkness is power.
So that we can level up, and that'll be the end of the video.
Can't push it any further. I'm ready.
But when next we return, we'll fiddle around with stuff and try to get closer to completing everything.
The goods.
Hooray! You know, it actually probably would have been quicker. It's like it might be faster to just go to a different room than to try to die in this one. I'm not going to get fooled into like playing the game now because you know, I could have taken the pact conditions that made me take way more damage. That would have been good. Here we go. So they do hurt the enemy a little bit, but only as much as they hurt me. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of Hades, where in addition to having bombs fall on us from the sky, you know, we got out with the rail with a really cool build. And, yeah, nothing to be unhappy about with this one. Getting our achievements rolling along. And, of course, now that we've talked to everybody and died again, that serves very important story significance in that...
That's Orpheus is singing.
He's singing a song about me. Yeah, he's doing the whole thing. Oh, he's saying that we're Zeus's kid?
I cannot ever repay you for what you have done, O Knight. Know only that it is my honor to continue.
And she's like, I don't even know what you talk about, even though she knows. She knows.
Service here is more than welcome. The honor is mine.
Thank you, O Knight.
So, what happened when Mother first arrived, if I may ask? Some of your residents seem to remember the Queen from before, yet the Olympians just never found out?
He's gonna be like, everybody but me listens to you.
No knowledge of our goings-on. Well, Hermes did perhaps, but in a very limited capacity. As far as anybody knew beyond this realm, our queen was Nyx.
Hermes did perhaps. There you go. Very important.
All right, all right. Orpheus, sorry to interrupt. It's just I couldn't help but notice that new ballad that you're playing there.
Technically, why not consider it a hymn, my
A
friend?
hymn de Zagreus.
One of your numerous travails, prior to your current set of circumstances, which must pale in comparison to all the rigors.
The thing is, none of the information in your hymn is accurate. It's nonsense.
Heavens no, my friend. Your
Cheers. Should check the garden.
He says I should check the garden, which means we'll check the garden. Maybe Persephone will be out there. Yes. So it's like you could just like die repeatedly to move these conversations along.
Nyx, I suppose. I'll never be half the mother she is. She's done it for eons. While I'm only getting started.
For what it's worth, I happen to think you're off to an excellent start. Nyx did teach me a lot. Achilles too, and father in a way. But there is no replacing your presence. I felt that before we ever met, and now I know for sure.
Thank you, Zagreus. Let's hope you're right. I nurtured very many plants, at least. Of that I can assure you. Perhaps my gardening experience
There you
provided
go.
a bit of
What a
head start
positive
on
attitude,
this whole
Persephone.
mothering thing.
Perhaps I'm part plant.
This whole mothering thing. And we're here to the last locked thing.
This garden may not have all the varieties available up on the surface, though it's coming along rather nicely, I should say.
And it smells fresh too.
So maybe next time we'll be able to Ambrosia. In any case, good stuff. Excellent result.
Let's see here.
And now, so everything except the Ares boon, the Dionysus boon, the Skull Earring, and the Pomegranate Blossom. But I think this is going to be the last one. This is probably going to be the last thing I ever wear, because it seems like, so it should level up to like every 4 encounters, get a level on a random boon, and that's just, you know, you can't beat that with a stick. But we're going to go ahead and put on the Ares boon before we head out. And it looks like they want us to use Exegriff anyway. And we can't unlock the thing yet, and we're not going to sink any more Titan blood into it until it becomes clear what we're supposed to do. I don't think I need to max every single weapon. I think just unlocking them is enough. But if we do need to max every weapon, it's going to take a lot of Titan blood to do that. I don't think that's one of the achievements, but we'll figure it out. Life is very long, but that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Hades. I probably already said that, but it's really ending this time. And perhaps I will see you later.